Welcome to Ron's Shed. Today we had an adventure. By God, we went to Ace Hardware and look what followed me home. A Franklin stud sensor. The Pro stud sensor. Let's check it out. Let me borrow that there, little buddy. I bought this off of the diorama they had set up there to show you how it worked. They ran out of stock. I mean, they sold these things, every last one of them, and I said, well, shit, man, I'll just cut it off, man. I'll pay for it. No big thing. They sold it to me, but they wouldn't let me bring home the diorama, and that was a real bummer. Check it out, man. It's pretty straightforward. Hold the button down to turn on, place on service, and illuminated LED tells you where the studs, beams, and sometimes other objects are. It's made in the US of A from Chinese-made stuff. But hell, man, maybe it's Taiwanese. I don't know. It doesn't cover that. I'm going to film this whole thing one-handed today because my camera mount done been screwing up all my videos, and it needs some work. The electrical tape's getting old anyway, and it just ain't working out the way I wanted it to. So, let's move on and check her out. I built my own diorama. See? The Franklin Sensors diorama. They wouldn't let me take theirs, so I had to make my own. And it's pretty cool, man. I got an electrical box, GFI, sure, and a plumbing vent pipe, or, a Schedule 40 conduit vent pipe, but, we electricians do it. Some green sheetrock. Maybe we'll put tile on that or some shit. It's beautiful, man. I'm proud of it. She's my baby. And we're going to see just how well the Franklin stud sensor does. As you can tell, because it's the diorama piece, it's got the directions right there. Hold down button. And, let's see how she works. Insert it on the wall. So there we are. Uh-oh. Alright, so it's picking up the edge of my electrical box there. I did use a metallic electrical box. So it's grabbing the edge of that. And let's see, we got a stud here. So let's see how this works. We're going to slide it across ever so slightly. Oh, 2 bars, 3 bars. Boom. That's pretty accurate. That's pretty damn accurate, actually. And I really like that. It's better than the stuff with the digital display. I mean, it just flows. Let's run it past my vent pipe, see what it does. Nothing. Awesome. Well, my 1/2-inch vent pipe. Yeah. Let's see what she does with the... Oh, it keeps picking it up, see? That isn't bad at all. Gets a little bit confused, but when you get it right on there, let it settle, man, it's going to give you a perfect picture every time. Wow. See, that is a great, intuitive, simple, easy-to-use stud finder. Now it's getting a little bit... Alright, it's getting a little bit confused around the electrical box. I wonder if I'd used a plastic electrical box if it would kind of just give me a little less hell. It doesn't seem to care about any of the wires behind the wall, because they actually run clean behind the wall, but it is having a little bit of trouble with this stud. That is about as good as it's going to get, and I think it's because that electrical box is throwing it off, and it thinks the stud... don't know, man. Alright, so that's thrown it off a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't have added that to the diorama, but I was just having way too much fun building it, man. That's a pretty good stud finder. That is pretty good, Franklin. I'm impressed. This is about... I paid $25 for this because they cut it off of the store diorama for me. But I'm impressed, and I'm really happy with this purchase. Anyway, that's about what I think I can show you, unless you're interested in my diorama. But that's about all I can show you about this here Franklin stud sensor. I think it's a great product. I am psyched to use it on this week because I'm sick and tired of beating up this knuckle. I mean, it's got a hard life. It's not too happy with me beating it up, and this is going to solve that. This is going to make my life a hell of a lot easier. And I've never owned a stud sensor before because I never found one I liked like this. Anyway, here you go, little buddy. You take that back. Thanks for watching. As always, hit like, maybe subscribe, tell me what you think of my diorama. Tell me if you think there's a better idea to fix that problem. And thanks for hanging out, man. Stop by anytime. See y'all.